Recognized as one of the top 13 law firms in the nation at providing exceptional value to clients, Thompson Coburn LLP is built upon a foundation of sophisticated corporate and litigation practices. With more than 380 attorneys and offices in St. Louis, Chicago, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., and Southern Illinois, Thompson Coburn serves clients nationally and internationally, including many of the businesses in the room tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tom Minogue, Chairman of Thompson Coburn LLP.
So before we give away this award, I did want to do my own little shout out to Joe Reagan. You know, I don't think that when Danny Ludeman and Tom Voss brought Joe to town from Louisville, they ever thought he'd be bringing an Oscar night to St. Louis. So, you know, well done, Joe. Well done on that. Great theme for this event. And from my end, it's great to be here tonight representing everybody from Thompson Coburn. We are very proud to follow Joe's lead as strong supporters of the business community. And since our last dinner, we've been delighted to have been named one of the best places to work in St. Louis by both the Post-Dispatch and the Business Journal. And thank you for that. And our financial services sector, which we're giving the award away on tonight, is among the strongest in the nation, represented by many outstanding companies in the room tonight. From homegrown success stories that are now giants in the industry, to companies that have moved their headquarters here from other places, to a new wave of financial services startups. We all know that St. Louis is proud to be a global center of excellence and one of the very fastest growing financial centers in the country. And we at Thompson Coburn have the great good fortune to represent many of you in the room on that. And we are proud to honor your industry by presenting the Arcus Award for Achievement in Financial Services. Our finalists have each demonstrated distinction in financial services through corporate leadership, innovation, our growth. And before we announce our winner, let's honor them all.
The St. Louis Fed is part of the Federal Reserve System. That's 12 regional banks along with the Board of Governors that makes up the Federal Reserve. And really, our job is to promote a healthy economy.
So what Gremlin does is we enable financial services companies to participate in the new medium of social media for business, and they can do so safely, securely, and in a compliant way.
Reinsurance Group of America, Incorporated, is one of the world's largest life and health reinsurers. We're certainly the largest life reinsurer in North America. We're a global company. We operate in 27 different countries, and our global headquarters are here in St. Louis.
630 is a financial technology accelerator program based here in St. Louis, Missouri, and we provide capital and connections for early stage fintech or financial technology startups.
Smith Moore is a financial service firm. We were established in 1913. We've been providing wealth management services to generations of families for over 100 years, and it's something I'm very proud of.
UMB is a financial services corporation based out of Kansas City, Missouri. We've been located in the St. Louis community for over 40 years now, and our strive is to be the premier financial institution in the St. Louis metropolitan area and all other communities that we serve.
Upside is a fully automated, white-labeled, managed account platform that helps financial advisors better manage, serve, and advise their emerging affluent clients, and help better meet the needs of the next generation of investors through technology.
What iSelect does is they have a committee that selects the companies that they will allow to be involved in their fund. So through that expertise and knowledge and training that they offer these startup companies, it's another avenue for the startups to come in and have leadership and direction and funding to help them get to that next level. And I think that's a huge advantage for the St. Louis area.
One of the products we're most proud of was our initiative and innovation with the HSA product or health savings account. UMB was one of the first into the market in terms of financial services with this and is currently one of the top 5 providers in the country.
We're very excited about getting our license in China. We see tremendous amount of growth possibilities for us in that market. The Asian market in general is the fastest growing region for us at this time. And that creates a lot of opportunities in St. Louis because all of our support function, all of our operations, all of our finance, and our top management is here in St. Louis.
The St. Louis Fed has just opened up the Economy Museum. We call it Inside the Economy, and really we want it to be the museum about the economy in the country. People will walk out of this museum really learning a lot about the Fed, but most importantly, learning about how the economy works and their role in it, and better equipped to understand headlines and make different and better financial decisions. And you add all that up, that's a real powerful effect on us as people, but also on the region.
By focusing solely on financial services, it's an area in which St. Louis has quite an unfair advantage. It's an area in which we can compete with some of the larger cities. For us, it's building the next generation of really great financial services companies here in the region. So, we've got Scottrade, MasterCard, Stifel Nicholas, Wells Fargo. They're all based here. And I think they're very interested in looking for what's next in payments, what's next in the world of financial services. And that is something that these early stage startup companies can provide.
The reason why we are involved in financial services is because it's such a grand opportunity for businesses, banking, insurance, financial advisors, etc., to reach out and communicate with customers in ways they've never done before.
We're a young company, but at the same time, we've done a lot in the short time that we've been around, and we've invested very heavily in St. Louis. Our desire to really innovate and disrupt what's currently happening in the financial services space, both for the benefit of advisors and as well as end clients, is something that we take very seriously. And one of the things that we didn't know at the time was how important St. Louis was as a financial services ecosystem. So Edward Jones, Stifel Nicholas, Wells Fargo Advisors, Scottrade, I can go on and on. There's so many companies that are either headquartered here or have major offices here. And for them to open their doors and give us their time was really amazing. And part of being a part of 630 and having the influence of Cultivation Capital really helped us engage with people in the financial services industry.
And the Arcus goes to the Fed, the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. I think we have the whole Fed here.
Well, thank you very much for this award. We're very surprised. And kind of like an FOMC meeting, we thought we were going to vote, so I brought all my friends with me so we could stack the deck. But seriously, on behalf of the over 1,200 employees of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis and my colleagues here tonight, we're very humbled to accept this award. The opening of our Inside the Economy Museum last fall was a very big milestone for us. We had been planning some kind of visitor center or museum for the better part of a decade, and finally we're able to make it a reality. And if you haven't been down to the museum, we invite you to come down for an hour. I think you'll be very surprised with what the museum looks like. It's not very Fed-like. It's very, what's the right word? High-tech, energetic, enthusiastic. It's really something to see, and it's really something that has been designed for all ages, all the way from middle schoolers to high schoolers to adults. And so we invite you down to join us. It's open during the day. I think it's 10 to 3 for now. And thank you again for this award.